What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about the Ascent, which is a cyberpunk themed action RPG that's coming out in July 29th to be exact. And I am super excited for this game. In fact, the more I'm trying to give myself a little bit of a media blackout on it, but obviously the more previews and detail I see about this, it really intrigues me, and I think it's going to be quite fun. So just some basic information here. It's been developed by a small indie studio called from Sweden called Neon Giant, and this is a really small team. I think it's 11 or 12 people, and they've created this. I believe it was supposed to be a launch title for the new Xbox, and it was obviously delayed, and so now it's coming out finally on the 29th of July, as I said, for PC, Xbox One, X and S. And essentially, the game takes place on this planet called Veles, which I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is essentially controlled by a mega corporation called the Ascent Group, and that's where the name of the game comes from. And this group kind of splinters up and collapses, and that then splits into all these rival syndicates and districts that are warring with each other and everything like that. And you're an ex-member or a worker of this Ascent Group. So you have to kind of navigate these factions and these, wars that they're having with each other, and you have to try and uncover the reason why the Ascent Group fell apart and all of that. Now, it's an open world game where you essentially can collect loot from bosses and enemies that you defeat and everything like that. But what's really cool for me is the play aesthetic, or the way that you play the game. And essentially, it's like this top-down or side-scroller isometric shooter that kind of plays like a twin stick shooter, right? And you could play it solo, you can play it co-op with up to 3 friends. It's got like a weird cover mechanic where you can essentially shoot low or high, which gives you the ability to go in behind cover and shoot over it, but also to shoot high and shoot headshots, which do more damage on the mobs that you're fighting. And it just the environments are fully reactive and fully destructible to your guns can shoot grenades or take down bullets can take stuff down, or your abilities that can sort of like explode and deform the surrounding areas and everything like that. So that looks really super awesome, and I mean, a lot of this you can see in the footage right now that's playing in the background. But it's really fully also embraced this like futuristic sort of aesthetic where you have like a cyber deck that you can hack with, and you can level up your character, and through that and cyber, where you can unlock new skills and abilities, and like I said, there's new equipment and different kinds of guns and all of that. I mean, it also has this fully customizable character appearance section where you can really like set yourself apart from your friends and from any other character that plays the same or has the same weapons as you or anything like that. And it's just really it looks like a hell of a lot of fun. It's hyper violent, and yeah, it just, I like the whole futuristic situation, the scenario, all of that. It kind of reminds me a lot of Judge Dredd. It's definitely got a whole like Judge Dredd future kind of vibe to it. And like I said, it's open world. You can fast travel with public transport in the game. There's missions that you have to do. There's bosses that you have to kill, and they of course drop the best loot. And the best of it all is, if you are a person that's playing on Xbox, this is a game that's available day one on Game Pass. So in that case, it's obviously like a no-brainer if you're on there, but I, for instance, will definitely be taking the plunge on PC. But yeah, just super excited for this. It looks very interesting. In my July 2021, game breakdown, where I had those 4 games that I was really interested in, I especially didn't include the Ascent because I wanted to do a video on it just by itself, because that's how kind of excited this game has me. But check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. Tell me in the comments down below if this is something that appeals to you, if this is a day one for you, if you've never heard about it before, or if it doesn't appeal to you. I think we've all been burnt recently by pre-orders and that sort of thing, but I still can't help but get excited for certain games, and just if I really see what I like, or rather if I like what I see. But I guess that works both ways. But in any case, just a short update or a short video on the Ascent, and look out for that at the end of the month when it launches on the 29th of July. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you've watched it this far. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content like this or any of the other games that I'm covering. But the most important thing is that you have a great morning, a super cool afternoon, and a fantastic evening. And until next video, fucking cheers.